I think you like that. Let's try it again. Here we go. Welcome, thank you all for coming to the first fall concert of the spring middle school and high school strings and band. My name is Ben Dietrich, and I'm a new guy around here working with these students, and we'd love to open the concert with a little Americana music. This is the 6th grade group. We've had a lot of fun, and this piece is infectious, so enjoy. It's called Bass Ickley Bluegrass, and the only reason I'm able to do this is because I have two very, very solid bass players, among others. Give a hand for Anna, yeah? The bass solo. Everybody sleeps during the bass solo. I don't know. So I figured we should bring that bass and feature them to the spotlight, since the violins always get all the good solos. So you might recognize some fiddle tunes, and there's a lot of trading between the bass solo and the other parts of the orchestra. Hope you enjoy it. Here we go. Not know yet. But they think that their name is the finale orchestra. It's not. I changed it because it doesn't really make too much sense. What you're gonna see is at the high school, their name is the finale orchestra because it makes a little bit more sense. It's this final stage. So I had a really interesting idea that I hope you like. because I'm putting you on the spot right now, you don't know about this. They are, welcome to fine strings, okay? And now fine, there's a lot of meanings for this. There's fine, there's fine. Fine, what does fine mean? Well, it can mean very beautiful, well done, and everything. And all of these words that go with fine, I apply to this group. They have been so respectful. They come in, they do their work, they sit right down, they tune, and they're very quiet, and they help each other, and they never stop trying to push themselves to get a little bit better. So we have actually the most pieces to perform for you tonight, and the extra little special touch with this fine name is that if you translate it just a little bit, it can translate to bene. Bene, yeah, bene. That's a good term, right? It means good, wholesome. And my name just so happens to be Ben Dietrich, Benny. This is my group. I feel like we really have been able to get to a special place in our relationship with only 6 people. So yes, you are the fine strings, but I affectionately refer to you as my Bene strings. So here we go. switch things up a little bit, I hope you recognize this little pop song from a few years ago from the popular band Coldplay. We seem to really enjoy the groove. So we can rock out a little bit with us. Here we go.
We would like to open our part of the concert with rock, paper, scissors. This piece gives us the chance to work on staccato and tenute articulation with a rock beat. The melody is passed around the group, often featuring the low wind section. See if you can slap along with the middle section.
The Pit and Pendulum is based upon the short story horror classic of the same name by Edgar Allan Poe. Poe's tale, written in 1842, tells the story of a prisoner sentenced to death by the Spanish institution for a crime not explained in the story. He finds himself in a darkened cell, tied by ropes to a wooden board. To his horror, he sees attached to the ceiling a huge swinging pendulum with a sharp blade that is gradually lowering towards him. The quick-thinking prisoner rubs food on the ropes, enticing the rats to chew through them and free the man. The prisoner is next faced with the red-hot walls of the cell, moving inward, pushing him towards the brink of the pit. At the last minute, however, an arm grabs him, saving him from plunging into the pit and certain death. This was our most challenging piece, with fast-moving eighth notes, note passages in the clarinet and alto sax.
Ghost in the Graveyard is our final number this evening. Staccato playing and lots of sound effects will hopefully get you in the mood for Halloween. Thank you for listening to us perform.
A piece that you might recognize, a Christina Aguilera piece called. You guys want to- to this quarter. So enjoy Latin Party. and it just kind of blows me away what he's accomplished. He walked into band in August as a piano player and has magically turned into this amazing percussion. So let's have a round of applause. a great group to hear. Thank you.
The Orchestra, mostly comprised of ninth graders, so this has been really fun. And I also wanted to just forgot to say one thing about our 7th and 8th grade fine strings, because I was so impressed with them. Just because it was so small, we came in 6 people with no bass and no viola. So we settled without a bass. We realized our cello section's strong enough, but we didn't have anybody to play viola. So we had one of our fine violinists brave enough and said, hey, you know what, I'm going to go ahead and learn viola for this, and we'll give all the violins kind of a chance. So great job, Sophia. That's a shout out to you. She learned the viola. She learned it in class in September. And of course, it's not so different than violin, but it's a totally different clef. It's a totally different language, like reading that language. So the first piece we're going to do, it's a very, very famous melody that you've probably heard. Albinoni wrote this in 1600s, and it was found in the 1900s, and it's written and then realized that, yes, it actually came from this very, very old manuscript, just the first 8 measures of what you're about to hear, and then this other man then expanded that, and it's been featured in many films and TV, as you can see. It sounds kind of very, well, you'll get the point, but we're going to get a little serious here and end with a nice, fun piece. So let's get an A. Such an important part of our program. Frau Seekirchner,
Mr. Fine Benny Dietrich. Thank you very much.